Like we just flagged off to you, markets seem to be in a firm fettle right now, with Sensex gaining a little over 200 points. Nifty is up 0.7% as well. Let me flag off some names from the broader market as well, which seem to be quite charged up in the session today as of now. There you have it. Jindal Steel is up 9%. Adani Power is up 9% as well. From the broader market, the likes of Bayer Crop, Birla Corp, Godrej Industries, Quest Corp, Delta Corp, Edelweiss Financial, DCM Shriram, Lemon Tree Hotels. These are all the ones that are really picking up steam right now, gaining in the excess of 4.5% each. BASF India is doing fairly well as well. There's a Dalmia Bharat, Affle India, Tata Power, IDFC First Bank. These are some gainers as well that I would like to flag off. Let's talk about some sectoral performers, sectoral indices as well. Barring the media index, all of them seem to be firmly in the green. What's really looking very strong today is the Nifty Metal Index, shining bright with a gain of almost 3% as we speak, followed by a Nifty Bank, which is up 1.6%. You also have PSU Banking and Nifty Realty Space looking fairly upbeat along with the autos. But like I said, we have a lot of exciting interactions lined up today. VR Sharma, the MD of JSPL, joins us right here on ET now. The company is back in the black after 6 years. Oman Operations is something that has been really helpful and instrumental in driving the EBITDA for Q4. Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for taking time out to chat with us. While the lockdown has hurt your Q4 production, the April output is looking fairly okay. It's up 5% on a yearly basis. Can you tell us what drove this and what exactly is the utilization level like?
So as you asked, what happened in April, May in the current year. So I would like to thank the Ministry of Steel and also the Ministry of Railway for supporting us to export as much as possible. So we have started booking orders in the end of March for exports, because we were knowing that the situation may arise. And finally, on 22nd of March, Honorable Prime Minister declared there is a lockdown. And we switched overnight to export orders. And we booked more than 700,000 tons of export orders in 40 days' time, which led us to work day in, day night. We didn't have time to discuss what COVID is, and we didn't have time to understand that how the business will run. So thanks to Ministry of Steel, that on 23rd of March, they came with the notification that steel is going to be a essential services commodity. And thanks to Mr. Pradhan, Steel Minister, who asked and who requested each and every steel mill to produce as much as possible, because he was knowing that if the steel industry, if it doesn't work, then there'll be a net shortage of steel in the country. And we took a lead from his speech, what he gave in an interview to a newspaper. And we started working 24/7. And in April, we have exported 248,000 tons of steel. That was a record production and record sales. Production, we did 560,000 tons. And the balance material, we have already exported in the month of May. So in April, 248,500 tons. And till yesterday, we have already done 300,000 tons in this particular month of May. So that has kept us rolling and moving up. So this is what the strategy we adopted. And thanks to Indian Railway, those who transported the raw material for us and who transported the finished goods to the ports. So we have been using all 4 ports of the country. Gangavaram and Visakhapatnam, the other is Vizag main port, the third is Gopalpur, and the fourth is Vizag, the Paradip port. So all the ports have been functioning very well, and that kept us alive.
Good morning, Mr. Sharma. This is also Varun Hirema joining in. Wanted to ask you about the Oman operations this quarter. The margins were significantly higher than expected. So what really drove the performance in Oman?
Yes, you are right. We did very well there too. And we have again changed our product mix. As I told you, our focus is in value addition and how to do the value engineering and value addition. So this is what our focus is. So what we have done, we have switched over to round billets for the seamless pipes. So these round billets we are being consumed in Romania, in Spain, in Italy, also in Saudi Arabia. So these round billets we are exporting, and there the EBITDA level is pretty high. And this is the reason we could maintain overall profitability even during COVID period there in Oman.
Right, Mr. Sharma. You know, also, if you take a look at the raw material costs, they seem to have come down significantly this quarter. Does that have something to do with the Sarda mines being used, or what was the cause for that?
The SMPL material, our stock was lying in SMPL in the premises. So that was cleared by Honorable Court in the end of February. And from March, we started in a very humble manner, very slowly and gradually. So that impact has not reflected so far. That impact will come in the current financial year.
Okay, so does that mean that costs will go down further in Q1?
The issue is where we have gained. First of all, on quarter to quarter basis, our 8% is NSR improvement, 10% is cost reduction. So these are the two major factors which has led us to a better EBITDA and better profitability in Q4. And as I mentioned earlier, in standalone after 2014, first time the company has come into profit. So PAT is more than 600 crores. So this is a wonderful achievement by our team and directions given by Mr. Naveen Jindal. So he is into it day in, day night. All of us are working relentlessly, and we are working to bring the company to a different level.
Okay, that's quite heartening to know. But could you also tell us what is the average movement that you've seen in realization? And because you provide such high value rails, what exactly is the pricing like there?
An average 38,000 rupees a ton, and we could maintain an EBITDA level of 9,500 rupees a ton. So, which is pretty good comparing to the industry and peer group. We have now EBITDA of 22% in standalone and 21% in console basis. So 22% EBITDA we were maintaining in 2019 as well. So we have maintained the EBITDA in terms of percentage, and 9,500 rupees in a very, very bad market is rated very good. Reason being because we are, as I told you, we are in infrastructure steel making, and we are not in general commodity steel. So sometimes some people ask me a question, how the steel industry is doing. I always ask him or her that, look, we are not a steel industry, a common steel industry. We are infrastructure steel industry, and this is what the benefit JSPL is getting now because our product mix is different. We produce rails, we produce blooms, we produce billets, we produce round billets, we produce specialty angle iron in channels for the Power Grid Corporation of India. We produce specialty plate for warship. We produce specialty plate for shipbuilding industry, for cryogenic plants. All these things bring us a little different than the other steel players. Even if somebody wants to put up such kind of facility today, they will take 5 to 6 years time. So thanks to Government of India, thanks to Mr. Prime Minister, thanks to Steel Minister, everybody has supported our narrative that infrastructure is to be given a big boost. And this is where the JSPL is going to get more and more benefits.
Right, Mr. Sharma. And finally from us this morning, have you seen any adverse impact of the rupee depreciation on your foreign currency loans? And also, have you opted for moratorium on any of your facilities?
Moratorium is a great relief given by government. But, moratorium is not a waiver of any loan or any interest. I mean, you have to pay. So the debt, because if you accumulate your debts, then ultimately, finally, you will be in trouble, any organization. So the best way is, I will suggest to the entire industry, what is our option? So whenever and wherever we have even little extra or additional money, we will keep on depositing and we'll keep on reducing our debt. We do not want to accumulate it and we do not want to come into trouble. So selectively, we use the moratorium whenever it is required. It's a great relief because Government of India is supporting MSME, supporting heavy and large organizations, supporting auto industry. Finally, my customers will get benefit. And if my customers are benefited, then we will get our payment on time. So moratorium will be used selectively, and we appreciate government's move to allow the moratorium. As far as the debts are concerned, we have reduced close to 4,000 crore rupees, more than 4,000 crore rupees of debt last year. And we are going to reduce another 5,000 crore in the current financial year.